Good evening, guys. It's the Friday night takeaway. Full panel, something slightly different. Well, no, not really. We're still talking Man United, but we've also got a Liverpool fan on and an Arsenal fan on, and we've still got
Look how
talk on.
disappointed he is saying that.
Guys, it is the Friday night takeaway. Full screen. Guys, talk. Welcome, man. How you doing, big man?
Yeah, I'm just dealing with the shock of the last 48 hours, to be honest with you. It's trying to dissolve it and digest it, to be honest. So I'm a bit all over the shop with that one. But in life, normal life, all good, bro.
Stoney, for those of you that don't know, he's one of the hosts on our sister channel. He's also a Scouser, so guys, take it easy, please.
I'm there.
Good evening. This guy. Good evening, Mr.
Why
B.
does everybody look at me?
I have no idea. Listen, I'm ready for it. Good evening, Mr. B. Good everybody else on the panel and everybody tuning in today. Thanks for inviting me onto the show. I'm looking forward to everything that you got to offer on the World Cup this evening. So it's all good.
Kings, how you doing, man?
Listen, I'm great. When certain man's GOAT wants Arsenal to win the league, how can I not be? Sorry, guys. I just had to.
How long did it take you? 1 minute and 50 seconds. Thank you very much for that reminder.
That's the only reason you come on, and it's like you come on just to go. You know what? Your goal wants us to win the league, bam, and you're happy now. But he did say though, only if Man United don't win it, which still is not right. It's still sacrilege.
I think he kind of recovered. He asked him first, do you want Arsenal to win the league? And he kind of said yes. And then he said, oh, of course, if Man United doesn't win it.
So.
Second half of the season, we're doing a title charge. I said that before.
Yeah.
Matty, how you doing, man?
Well, good day. Thanks, Mr. B. How is everyone?
All good, bro.
Good, we're good.
Andy, I saw you with dropping a couple of F-bombs on Errol. I also saw his face and I loved it. How you doing, mate?
I'm okay, Mr. B. I believe you were still asleep, so you have to forfeit and eat some broccoli from what I've been hearing. So I'm okay, mate. I'm not in work tonight. I'm just having a chilled night. I'm dealing with basically 2 nights of wasting my life watching something when I should have been playing computer games.
You've been giving false information, Andy, because the deal is if Fred scores a goal, Mr. B's got to eat the broccoli. And I've been saying Fred is due a worldie. Jed, I tell you what, Jed is.
Fred's not going to score before he leaves the club in January.
Fred. He'll score in the 90th minute of the World Cup final.
There's absolutely no chance. As I said, the deal is there. It now includes the World Cup because I know he's going to do F-all in the World Cup as well. So, yes, the deal is there. The challenge has been accepted. You all know what it is. I don't need to repeat it. Talk. Do we have our sponsor up?
We will do. One second, Mr. B. Let me get it.
Anyway, he might not even be listening this Friday. Oh, you got him. All right, fair enough.
Folks, you know how it rolls. We are now sponsored by GMS, Global Mapping Surveys. Currently assisting architects, property developers and construction companies all over the country, offering a wide range of services such as setting out topographical surveys, 3D laser scanning, monitoring. The link is in the description for the website and the contact details. So if you need any of them services, go over there, check it out, and there is a 10% discount code if you use the code Errol7.
Is that the code? Sure. Errol7? Is that really the code?
No, it's not.
Sorry.
You just get a 10% discount.
Sorry. Talk. Where's your baby, man? Where is it?
Okay, right then. Last week we had something a bit different. We didn't really like it. We give it a whirl. Didn't pan out. So we're going back to what we started with, which is spot the ball. And you know how it rolls, folks. All you got to do is take a look at the image and tell me which square you think the majority of the ball is in. It's as simple as that. So I will show you the image, and then you can all have a little perusal at it. I can hear. Yeah. Anyway, so I love how it goes quiet when I put this up. It's amazing. So have a good perusal at that and see where you think which square the ball is in. What do you mean, Mr. B? Don't start that now. What you're talking about? No, Mr. B. Just all I need from you is an answer, bro. One of the squares, bro.
Yeah, but it's not a logical one. Look, there's three people in. Am I looking at
I know this game, and I know this stadium.
Private chat, if you're right, bro.
Private chat, right? Whatever Andy goes with, just save your vote. Don't say it out loud, Andy. Just stick it in the back there, and I'll jump on your bandwagon.
I love it how everyone just goes really quiet and goes, interesting. Right, so come on, folks, as well in the chat. Come on, you know how it rolls. Firstly, hit the like and the subscribe button if you can. We do appreciate that. And also get your numbers in. You can change it a couple of times. I draw the line at 3. And where's Bill? Where's Bill, my main man, Bill Baggio? Is this Roma? He says Bill's asking us in Roma. I can't give you that information, Bill. But
yeah,
just look at the image.
It's Champions League.
So that's enough of that, Mr. B.
Right.
We'll come back to it.
No, we will. Guys, something slightly different today. Obviously, we've got a few different team supporters in here. I've had a look. We've got Man United have got 17 players going to the World Cup.
Wow.
Whether they're on loan or actually owned by the club. Whether we include Ronaldo in that now after the debacle is a whole nother issue. Arsenal, you have 10 going to the World Cup, and Liverpool, surprised you've only got 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it out there. Who do you think's going to? Well, obviously it's going to be the team that goes the furthest. But from a Man United perspective, who do you feel is going to have a good World Cup for us, guys? I'll start with you. Andy.
I think Casemiro, Anthony. I think they'll have good World Cups. I think Eriksen will have a point to prove to come back, and I think he'll have a good World Cup as well. Maybe Marcus Rashford. Is Garnacho been called up?
No,
he hasn't.
called up
today. It's like, wow, that would have been a fairy tale. That would have been, but I don't know. Some of our players, Varane maybe, I don't know, but I see the Brazilian contingent having a really good World Cup. Really,
you see them winning it.
Yeah, they're looking good. And I see somebody from South America winning it. I don't see a European side winning it. I really don't.
Agreed. I agree 100% with Andy there, 100%. And then in terms of the players, what was one for me, because what you said there, Andy, I think Argentina are a team to keep an eye on in this tournament. And obviously our own man, the butcher, he's taken his steel with him. He's taken his blades with him to the World Cup out there in Qatar in Martinez. So, I think he's gonna play his part for Argentina, because for me, Brazil, I think, have taken the most strikers, about 9 of them, as we found out earlier, Mr. B. You're like, how many? So that tells me that they're going to be in for this to just go out and just try and absolutely annihilate whoever's in front of them and go out and just score loads and loads of goals. But I think Argentina, they're wily, aren't they? They're a good team. They're a wily team. They've got some great players in that squad. Obviously, there is one name in there that we don't need to say. Yeah. I can't see the French squad. I don't know. I'm not buying it with the French squad, if I'm honest with you.
Who we got French? Varane. We've only got one French player, Varane. Oh, yeah, of course. Old Pogba's injured and Pogba's gone as well. Stoney, you've only got a few players.
Yeah, so I think for Liverpool, we've got 7 players going to the World Cup. Obviously, we've got Henderson and Trent. go in. We've got Alisson and Fabinho. I think Alisson's going to have a good World Cup. Playing in goal for Brazil. Obviously, you've got Virgil. I can't see Netherlands going as far as I think they think they're going to. We got Darwin Núñez and we've got Ibrahima. So I think going into this World Cup, Konate's managed to get 2 caps. I think his first cap was in June. Whether he's going to start or not is going to be interesting for France. But out of our 7 players, I think, it's going to be Alisson for me. Out of all of our players, I think he's going to have the best World Cup.
Matty.
I'm with Talk. I think Argentina. I think you look at that squad, it's a more complete squad than most. And I think the conditions over there in Qatar suits the South American teams and also the teams from the Africa suits them. The heat, the humidity, playing in them sorts of conditions. European teams are less suited to it. Martinez is going to be the standout player. You look at the impact of United, he's only going to get better. He's got Romero next to him, very good defender. He's got good midfield, and then obviously we know what the Argentinian forward line can do.
Do you say Martin to what the whole World Cup?
I think he'll be our standout player. I think he's been our standout player for this season so far. Casemiro's been brilliant, but I expected it from Casemiro because of what he's done. Martinez, though, he's properly elevated our game, especially our defence. Look at how much our defence has improved since Martinez has come in.
Also, can I just add as well, Matty, how he's dealt with the criticism that he was getting left, right, and centre from certain quarters about his height, which he's totally put to bed and tucks it in.
Talk, you said about his criticism. I don't think he took any notice of it. I think he's just carried on playing this game, just brushed it to one side, whatever. I don't think he's let it affect him. I think he's just took it on the chin, waved it off. I mean, you can carry on saying this about me. I know my performances are good enough. And it's shown this season with what he's done.
King, you've got 10 players.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be your standout player? Are we going with Brazil, going all the way to the final, or do you think it's going to be somebody else? Maybe a Tomiyasu. And who's Matt Turner?
So Matt Turner is our second goalkeeper. He plays for US. He might actually start for them. But I don't expect a lot from them. They got a tough group, USA. I think they're in the same group as England, right? It's USA, England, Iran, and Australia,
Wales.
right?
Very good.
Yeah, Wales. But no, I don't expect a lot from Matt Turner. I do think Saliba will have a good tournament. I think France, they're quite solid in defense. They don't.
Is he starting, Saliba?
Yeah, he's been starting a lot for them, starting the past 5 games for them. So, and the fact
that because Varane's been injured.
No, he's been playing with Varane. The manager likes him. He really likes him. He talks a lot about him. He was picked ahead of Konate, which for me was I was surprised when he was at Marseille. He picked him ahead of Konate. So I think he's going to have a good tournament. And of course, this guy.
He's not even going to play.
No, I think he's going to be a super sub.
Super sub.
Can somebody tell when's he going to get on the pitch? You've got 9 strikers, and I reckon he's number 9.
No, he's definitely not number 9. That's because you don't rate Arsenal. You have an agenda, but it's fine. As long as the goal Cristiano rates Arsenal, I'm okay with that.
This is another deluded gunner, this, isn't it?
Take it to him. I never said anything.
I've got to ask King. You look at that Brazil front three. Who does Martinelli start head of? You got Neymar on the left.
I didn't say he's gonna start. You didn't listen to what I said. I think he's gonna be a super sub. That's what I keep on saying. He's not starting ahead of Neymar, Vinicius, and all
Rodrigo,
of them. I never said that.
Richarlison,
Anthony.
I think it's better than Rodrigo. He's had a better season than Rafinha. But as I said, we'll see.
Rodrigo.
Yeah, I think he's had a better season than Rodrigo. He's been one of our best players. We're leading the Premier League. That doesn't mean that he's better than them. No, as told you, Vinicius might even start. So normally it could be Neymar. It could be Neymar, Richarlison, and Rafinha, or it could be Vinicius, Neymar in the 10, Richarlison at top, and Rafinha on the right. Martinelli won't start, but I think he will come up from the bench with his energy, and I think he'll be a super sub. Other than that, I don't expect much from Ghana. I don't expect much from Switzerland. And Saka, I think Saka will have a good World Cup. I think Southgate rates him. We saw in the Euros, he trusts him, he played him, and I think he's going to do well. He's a brave kid.
Saka was, for us in the Euro, Saka was one of the best players. He was quality. And I'm hoping that he can produce some really great form for us going into this summer. I just want to say something quickly, Mr. B. We saw Melina in the chat in the previous stream earlier on. So if you're watching, Melina, we're so pleased to hear from you, to know that you are now out of trouble in terms of your health. And it's just great news to have you back in the community and back here with us as well in our chat. So big up. We love you. Rest up and take it easy. And we'll hopefully see you soon on your channel. And big up. I'm sure Sai will second that.
100%. I'm so glad to see that you're doing so much better. And just make sure you rest enough and you'll be back to your best soon.
Palestri Nunes. Who has a better World Cup?
I'd say Nunes.
Oh, we all go with Nunes.
Palestri.
No, I think Uruguay will have a good World Cup, and I think Nunes will do well.
Yeah, he's going to score.
What I should have done is got the groups up. Who's in Uruguay's bloody group?
Who's in Uruguay's group? Uruguay are in Group G. No, they're in Group H, aren't they? They're in the same group as Ghana, Portugal, and South Korea.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Stoner.
So they'll go. So they'll go through. They'll get out of their group then, right?
Yeah, I think Portugal and Uruguay top two.
Is Palestri starting? I know Matty tell me is Palestri starting for Uruguay.
Yeah,
I think that's.
Here's the thing. It's down to what you expect. We know Nunes is the first choice striker for Uruguay now, so more is expected of him. So whatever he does, I'm kind of expecting him to do it. He got the big money move to Liverpool in the summer. He's kind of, I wouldn't say not delivered, but I wouldn't say delivered either. It's sort of halfway between the two. He scored a few goals, but Palestri is still a young lad. I think this is the tournament for him to burst onto the scene. I'm not expecting much from him because he's not had much game time. But I think this will be the tournament where he gets a chance to show just how good he is. And the fact that he's also looking to get a move away from Man United, he wants to put himself in the shop window. What better place to do it?
He could end up staying. If he has a blinder of a World Cup, we lose one problem and we get another.
He could do, Andy. I mean, I want him to stay. I want him to be given a chance, but I think he wants to move to get some first team football more than anything. He's not got much action at Man United, has he? And I think that's what he needs.
I think it's kind of a disgrace of a signing. It wasn't fair on a poor lad. It was a panic signing with him and was it the other lad? Where from?
Ahmad.
Yeah. Desperation signings, just to spend the money that transfer window. But I think he could have a good World Cup. He could be young player of the tournament. You never know.
Yeah, and I don't have much expectations of Palestri with him going out there because he hasn't had much game.
So who's he on loan? Who's he on loan at?
Yeah, Palestri. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No, he's back at you guys. He's not out on loan, is he? He was at Deportivo before.
I think he's back at Man U. I don't think he's on loan.
No, he's not. He was at Deportivo before. Now he's back at you guys.
Yeah.
Wow. So he's been picked and he's not even playing.
Yeah. And so, yeah, you're right. Even if you look at go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I see comparisons there. With, sorry for interrupting you. But nobody playing, star player in the tournament, Ronaldo, Portugal. I just see Palestra. I see the same thing. not playing for his country. And I tell you what, I'll take him. If he shines, we keep him.
I mean, it's weird. We're talking about players not playing and maybe shining, and nobody's mentioned our captain.
Harry Maguire.
Oh, the fridge.
Mr. B, are you swearing at me? Are you swearing at me, bro? What are you doing, bro?
Here's the thing with Maguire. We know Maguire's going to play. We know the team's going to be built around Maguire's strength. So we'll play back three. We'll have a defensive double pivot in there, and it'll be counter-attacking football. So he should have a decent World Cup, but I'm expecting him to, because our whole outlay is going to be built around that.
So
I don't even get taken him. Gareth said he was going to pick players on form, and yet Harry's sitting on the bench. I should have took Tomori for me.
Yeah,
England. I think he meant England form. I think if he had said England form, people probably would have understood it a little bit more. But you say he's protecting. You say he's sorry. Talk one sec. I'm going to forget otherwise. You say he's got a formation that's protecting Maguire, but Dyer is a clone of Maguire, I feel. So is his formation protecting both of them?
You could say that, but is Dyer going to start
instead of?
Right, let me just ask a question. Sorry, can I just ask a quick? I just want to ask a quick question to Stoney. Stoney, do you think Trent has done enough to be picked in England squad?
Yes.
I know there's been a lot of debate about why Trent has been picked. What does everybody else think? Quickly, does Trent deserve his spot in the squad?
I think
I
think he had the late flourish because he had a stinker of an October. He really did. But he played some good Champions League games. All right, he scored against Rangers, didn't he, with a free kick or something? He scored that beautiful free kick. So I think he's had a late surge of form, and he's deserved his place.
I think he's lucky that Reece James is out. I think if Reece James is out, you don't need Trent in the squad. But because Reece James is out, you pick him. I mean, he's young, he's attacking, he's good on set pieces. And set pieces are important in World Cup. I think people underestimate how important it is to get good set piece takers.
You didn't mention Ben White there. Do you think Ben White deserves to go? Do you think he deserves to start at right back?
He deserves to go 100%. He's been one of the best, most consistent right back in the league this season. It depends on what formation Southgate goes with. I think if he goes with a 3-4-3 formation, then there's an argument for Ben White to play right centre back. But if it is the back four, you go with Trippier, because Trippier has the experience and Trippier has had a good season, and again, he's good on set pieces.
But it doesn't matter if he's good on set pieces because they won't give him to him anyway.
Who's going to take them?
Who takes? I have no idea. I'll be honest. I haven't got that World Cup. I haven't got that World Cup bug yet. I haven't got that whole World Cup excitement yet. I don't know if it will come.
I don't think anybody will.
Come and support us. I got a chat for you.
Mane's going to be a big miss for Senegal.
Yeah, 100%. I'm looking forward to watching Senegal, if I'm honest.
I send this to you. Come and support us.
I would never wear a shirt with his name on it. I would never wear a shirt with his name on it.
We got that song. Don't worry about that. We got even one more. We got all the shirts.
Where have you been? You're not ramping, boy. Okay. It's a shame you spend all those money on those shirts and you're going home with the group
That's a very
stage.
nice one. I like that.
Yeah, it is a nice one, that's right. But let's, for 1 second, Mr. B, let me just pop this back up now. We can set this comment down here. Okay, folks, you know how it rolls. Have a look.
Let me check that comment.
Which box do you think the majority of the ball is in? Get your numbers in the chat. Also, and this is the time now I'm going to ask the panel. Also, let me just move myself so you can see Mr. B's gorgeous face there. Mr. B, I'm going to start with you, my brother. You ready? I want your answer, and I want it now. Which box is the ball in, bro? Ooh, a long pause, Mr. B. Come on. You've had about 25
12.
minutes to think.
12.
What?
Number 12.
Okay.
You asked me. It's number 12.
I'm just a bit bemused, Mr. B. Stoney, which box are you going for, bro?
Number 7.
Number 7. Okay. Andy, which box are you going for?
I'm going for number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Matty?
I'll go for box number 1, same as Andy.
Saeed, which box are you going for, bro?
I'm going for number 1 as well.
Okay. That's interesting.
Talk's not giving nothing away, boy.
No, I'm not giving that away, but I'm disappointed in you, Mr. B. I'm telling you, I'm seriously disappointed. But,
I'll say, Big G.
Go on.
He's gone 12. 12. See, Mike's gone 10.
Is that why you went for 12, Mr. B?
But I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to explain to my logic at the end.
Okay.
Mark Edmonds 1 or 5, Solos 5, Emma's 6, Kalula. Hey, evening Kalula. How you doing?
Yeah, big old Kalula.
Kalula 6.
Me, Mike's 10.
Hydro 6. Bill Baggio 12. Box is saying Senegal are. I think, yeah. Sorry, maybe I should have said that one. Andy Long is 9. Mbappe against. Oh Lord.
Hold on. FC United's going for number 6. Andy Long's going for number 9. So some interesting answers there. Some interesting answers. We need to remember everybody else's answers so they can't change their mind at the end. But I will ask you to repeat it before we reveal the answer. So, CeeLo HD Gamer, you can't pick 2, bro. I'll give you that
behind
clue.
the scenes, he can. Behind the scenes, he can. Yeah.
I'll give you
on screen.
HD Gamer. Just give us one number, though, bro. Just one number, yeah. And then good. So there, let's move that and carry on, Mr. B.
Right, we've got that up. Obviously, we did have I was expecting to get a Tottenham and a Chelsea fan on, but what I want you lot guys to do before we go, we forgot about Hannibal, by the way. Hannibal's going for Egypt as well. I have no idea what group he's in, so I'm interested to see him play. But I want a formation for whatever formation you decide. Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool.
Oh, 1 second, Mr. B. Yo, 1 second. Miss Molina. Yo, we give you a shout out before. We've seen you in the other stream. We're so pleased to see you back in the community, and we're so pleased that you have, beaten the illness, and hopefully you're feeling a lot better than you was. And I can't wait to speak to you. Give me a message on the old Twitter, and it's just great to see you. And also, we will put you spot them all up, and I might just cheat and give you the answers via Twitter.
You're allowed to choose. You're allowed to choose 12 numbers, Melina. Just especially for you, you're allowed to use 12 numbers. Yeah. Right. Guys, I want an 11. A starting 11, best 11. We've got 17 Man United players. We've got 7 Liverpool players. We've got 10 Arsenal players. Discuss.
Jeez.
Okay.
4-3-3.
I think goalkeeper is easy. Is Alisson in goal?
Yeah. Can we include the injured players, or is it only the players that have gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4-3-3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is 4-3-3 the formation?
Yeah.
That's the way to go now. That's what teams are using.
Yeah. So I root for Ben White at right back.
Ben White over, not over Dallo.
No, for this season, yeah. He's not had any poor games. He's not been involved in any massacre. No 6 from City or 4 from Brentford or 3 from Aston Villa. He's not been involved in any of that. Most clean sheets. When you look in Premier League, he has most passing going forward, first in tackles, first in air duels for right backs. It's been fantastic.
Please, somebody.
Who?
Please.
So we're saying Ben White for who? Ben White is a right back.
Yeah.
Do you think he's had a better season than Pavard at Bayern Munich?
Yeah,
no,
but
so our players.
This is
Pavard
our
doesn't-
players.
Liverpool,
sorry.
Man United, Arsenal.
Oh, sorry.
You're all right over there. I know you had a hard season, but
No, I can hear you.
Bring in the fire, say it. Then whoosh. Go on.
Shots over the starboard bow, man.
Yeah, you're telling me. That was
All I'm saying is,
excellent.
Saeed, be happy. You're going to end up on the same amount of silverware as Bournemouth. So we'll talk at the end of the season.
Yeah, go on, there, Stoney. Let's have it. Come on, round 2. Go on, Saeed. You don't reply.
I agree on that, man.
listen,
Yeah,
don't worry about us. Make sure you make Champions League first of all.
I want Martinez in at centre back.
Yeah, but have we got the right
Sure
back?
you make top 4, mate. I
So-
own that.
Have we got Ben White in? So it's Ben White. Is Ben White who we're having? Guys in the chat. See, look, they're talking about Dallo. Oh, Boxer's got his whole team up. Jesus
We'll let
Christ.
King have Ben White
Okay.
at right back.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have to go with that because
We'll let King have
our team.
Ben.
So what are we
right
doing at
back.
centre?
Martinez gets in as Martinez.
Yeah. I think Martinez and Saliba.
Yeah, Martinez.
Good call.
Martinez. Butcher.
Left back.
Left back.
And Saliba was there?
Sure.
You're not arguing about Konate in there, Stoney.
No, I'm
Konate
thinking more about
play.
Virgil van Dijk or Ibrahimovic. That's what I was going to say.
This is not a Disney movie. Van Disney is not
Saliba's
getting
on.
into that.
Saliba is
Van
Saliba's
Dijk was
definitely
once the
in there.
greatest centre back in the history of the Premier League. Now what is he?
Saliba is definitely in there, but Martinez over
Yes.
Ibrahima, I don't know about that.
But Konate's only played
He's having a
one
much
game
better
in
season
Premier
than
League.
the Liverpool centre backs.
I would say Ibrahima and Saliba over Martinez.
Doesn't Martinez offer better balance because he's left-footed? You got a left-footed centre back and a right-footed centre back.
Nah.
I like Konate. I think he's going to be a wonderful player. But this season, I think he's played one game in Premier League. So it has to be Martinez.
Have we gone Saliba or Van Dijk, lads?
No, I'm happy.
Saliba.
In all seriousness, I'm happy with Martinez and Saliba.
Left
Quickly,
back.
I want to ask you, Stoney. You're a Liverpool fan. What has happened to Liverpool this season, and why so few of their players gone to the World Cup?
Woo! I think that's a conversation for another show.
Yeah.
I think the seven players that have actually gone. I think there's 2. Henderson definitely shouldn't have gone to the World Cup. That's just my opinion. I don't know why he's ended up going to the World Cup. I think Núñez deserves to go. Alisson deserves to go. Fabinho deserves to go. Trent, as I said, hit or miss. Ibrahima and Van Dijk. I think it's just Matty. I just think it's the nature of how we've played this season. No more Liverpool players, in my opinion, deserve to go, and that even included Bobby not being picked for Brazil. That's just my opinion, anyway. That's more than enough. 7 is even too much, personally.
I think left back is easy. It's only Luke Shaw that's gone from our team.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Look at that. Even within itself, Luke Shaw out of all of our teams.
Tomiyasu? You wouldn't argue for Tomiyasu? I'll put Luke Shaw in, but I'm just saying Tomiyasu's there, isn't he? Does he right back? Does he not play?
He hasn't played a lot though.
He hasn't played enough. That's for me. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's quality, but he hasn't played enough. It's been Zinchenko. I think he's played 3 or 4 games only this season from Yasu.
Yeah.
All right, let's skip to the midfield. First one straight in
Midfield.
there's got to be Casemiro. First name on the sheet.
Yeah.
I want Thomas Partey in there.
Whoa, Saeed. Whoa. You do realise this is the Man United channel, bro.
Okay, listen to this.
Kill your jets, bro.
Listen to this, yeah.
Go on.
When your team is first and we based it on form, not on ability and legacy, obviously a lot of my players gonna have to be in there. I know certain men, you know, I know you guys love to speak about history and all of that.
So you based it on experience,
I have to say,
well.
King.
Yeah.
I have to say, King. Yeah, as an Arsenal fan, Partey's third choice. You've got Casemiro first choice. You got Fabinho second choice. Then you got Partey third choice.
This season, no chance. No chance.
Pardon?
If you talk about what they've done in their career, 100%. Partey can't speak to them, man. Them man win Premier League and Champions League title. But when you speak about this season, Partey's been probably one of our best players. He's scoring goals. He's running that midfield.
He's been one of your better players. But
how can you say Fabinho when Fabinho been benched?
No.
But Fabinho's been benched. So what do you base it on? No, I'm talking about in Premier League for Liverpool. Fabinho's been benched.
Is there any way that both of them can get into the central midfield if you play with a three?
Yeah, we could. I don't mind a double pivot with Partey and Casemiro. Partey used to play double pivot in Atletico. He used to play last season as well with Granit, so I'm all for it.
Can I say something? We didn't even mention Varane in defence.
Yeah, well, he don't deserve to get in defence instead of Martinez, and Saliba has to be in there, though.
Yeah.
Varane's been good, but I think the injuries. Saliba's been that tad bit more consistent.
Yeah.
So that's why Saliba gets in.
So, and isn't Varane slightly injured though? I know he's been picked, but isn't he currently injured as well?
Yeah, he got injured at Old Trafford, didn't he? Or was it Everton?
Yeah,
it was Everton. Yeah. He was he hurt his knee and he was banging it, wasn't he? It was an away game. I can't remember which one it was. Oh,
it's gonna come to you.
It was the Everton game.
That third central midfielder.
That's what you said. Fabinho, Casemiro, and Partey.
What are you talking about?
No, Fabinho's
no.
He's been poor. I'm not having Fabinho this season. It's between Eriksen and Granit Xhaka for the third spot.
Eriksen.
Pardon? Xhaka? Over Eriksen?
Talking about this season. No, I didn't say over him. I said it's between them two. I'm not having Fabinho in this
Well, there's the only other two central. Who's the other central midfielder? Fred?
He ain't got no. Fred.
Henderson.
But I have a question.
Bruno.
I heard a lot of Man United fans. Yeah, it has to be Bruno.
Eriksen.
Bruno. It's got to be Bruno, isn't it?
I heard a lot of United fans complaining about Eriksen this season. He's playing too much. They lost form.
Oh, shut up,
man.
Man.
You ain't.
Give me that double.
We going?
Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
I was just going to say, don't shoot the messenger.
Are we going Bruno or Eriksen?
I know, it gets sensitive when you're down there and I'm up here. I should be up here with the panel.
Deluded Arsenal fans.
I cannot wait for you to fall off that fucking cliff. I tell you.
All I'm saying
is shaking.
You better pray that we don't win.
Let him stay up top as long as possible.
In here
then watch for the implosion. It'll be fucking beautiful.
Much as I hate this, the title stayed in Manchester. That's all I'm going to say.
That's a good point, Andy. That's a good point, That is, it's staying in the city that just, created the world, in my opinion. It's the greatest city on the planet, Manchester. End of story.
We can definitely say it's not going to the red part of Manchester.
That's fair enough, but it's staying up there.
It ain't going to London either, so.
We'll see.
This is the beauty of having rival fans on the show. It tends to deteriorate into something slightly
anarchy.
I'm just waiting for Stoney to pop up and say, "Hold on a minute, if everybody, you're just writing Liverpool completely out."
You have to remember, Manchester is the sacred holy ground of Premier League titles.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. Nobody can argue with that. Go on, Stoney. You would chip in, bro.
No, I'm here to listen
You
for
know
the
what?
moment.
I'll go as far as to say even Liverpool could go on a winning run. So what? You could have a top six. Any of that top six can win the league.
Thank
Any
you.
at the moment.
And all we're saying is it's actually been a strange season as well. All right. So obviously we know that there's been the pause for the Premier League because we got the World Cup now. Arsenal may well have blown themselves out. So we'll see. We've had one part of the season, and let's see how you guys perform in the second half of the season. The only reason why I'm saying that is, in fairness, the top teams up there, obviously Man City, Liverpool are used to challenging. Who else is up there? Is it Tottenham up there as well? With Arsenal?
moment.
Tottenham and Newcastle.
Yeah, Tottenham and Newcastle. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how Arsenal and Newcastle perform when we come back in the second half of the season. I think, personally, and you know, all jokes aside, it's going to be interesting to see how you guys actually perform in the second half of the season with Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, with Newcastle. I mean,
I just want to ask a question. Can we all? Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. Can we all agree though that whoever's team's players go the furthest in the World Cup are going to have the advantage when they come back because they're going to be much more match ready, much more match fit. So they're going to have an advantage when the Premier League resumes, rather than the ones who come out early and have to go on their little breaks and then do just training. You can't beat match fitness even. So
does that mean Man United are going to have a surge then, seeing as you guys got 17 players there?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's it, Stone. You see, you're on my page, bro.
Brazil World Cup final. Oh, yeah.
Fred's going to have me eating broccoli, yeah?
For me, yeah. The players that lose the final, they're going to be mentally fatigued. And probably the players that lose the game for third place is probably also going to be quite disappointed because you've been so close to the World Cup and you didn't manage to get it. And then you don't have long enough pause to digest the loss. So I think them two teams, I would be worried if my starting players are playing for any of them two nations. But with Arsenal, if you really deep it, yeah, probably Saka and Saliba are the only two who are playing for nations that could win it and are starters. Jesus and Martinelli.
England.
No, I'm just saying, like Jesus and Martinelli, they are not starters for Brazil. Partey, Ghana is not gonna go that far. Xhaka, Switzerland, are they gonna go that far? Tomiyasu, Japan. Ramsdale doesn't play for England. Matt Turner plays for America. So if you really deep it, Arsenal's players, it's not many that are gonna go that far. They're gonna play every game.
Good, they're gonna
You
be
may
nice.
be surprised. You may get a few dark horses. You never know.
Yeah,
Switzerland might go a long way.
Yeah, maybe. But will they go long enough? I think because ideally you kind of want your players to reach a quarterfinal because then they get enough games and a bit of time to recover to get ready for the Premier League season.
And what's the max that you expect your players to get? 3 games? The Arsenal players, is it 3 to 4 games? 5 games maybe?
I think some will get 5. Maybe 1 or 2 will get 7, but I think most of them will get 3 games, if I'm honest. Some will get 0. Ramsdale is not going to play.
Guys, running out of time. Forwards. I want your forwards. We've got 3 forwards to choose.
Oh, yeah. Give me your list. Anthony, Martinelli, and
Darwin Núñez.
Rashford.
Darwin Núñez.
See?
Listen. So it's
Saka.
Núñez, Rash. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't say it.
How did I forget about Saka?
Rashford.
Listen, it's
Saka, Rashford, Saka, Rashford, and
oh
Foden.
my God.
I'm gonna go Saka, Rashford, Foden.
Foden, we haven't got a Man City supporter
Don't
here,
have
so
a
you can't
Man
have Foden.
Yeah, all right. Forget that then.
Yeah, listen, wake up. The season has started. I know you're 5th or 6th, but wake up. It's time to wake up.
Oh, that gap's
Martinelli, Foden, Anthony. No,
and you've said Foden as well.
Saka. I was gonna say Saka. Martinelli, Saka, and Anthony for me in the front 3.
So who plays centre forward?
Exactly.
Martinelli.
That's what I said. It has to be done in Darwin Núñez.
Martinelli forward, Saka on the left, Anthony on the right.
To make it fair, and because he is a striker out and out, more or less, in Darwin Núñez, I have to agree with Stone. So for me, it'd be Saka, Saka, Núñez, Rashford.
Nah.
Yes. Yeah, Rashford on the left.
Martinelli's had a better season than Rashford and be more consistent.
He's not a patch on. He couldn't even polish Rashford's boots, bro. Come on, you know that.
You're going to have
5
Martinelli
goals
over Rashford.
5 goals, 5 assists. Why not?
Nah.
Why not?
No,
he scored more goals and had more assists.
Martinelli over Rashford, for real.
100%. 100%. What are you on? You're right over there. No, you even rated him last week.
Wow. No chance.
I was hearing United fans calling him Mac Meals because he was giving out so many meals.
Hold on, Andy, let's give us your front three, bro.
Núñez, Rashford, Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Look, he's still ours at the moment, but yeah. Núñez, Rashford, Ronaldo.
Okay.
You would think it's 2009.
Go on, Matty.
Anthony, Núñez.
Hello. You're having trouble with your internet there, bro.
Anthony, Núñez, and Rashford.
Okay, cool. All right.
So the team that scored most goals in Premier League gets 0 players in the front trio. That's very interesting. Wow.
But Jesus doesn't score.
I just named you 2 players. I didn't name the Premier League. I mentioned Martinelli.
Point, and I want as many Man United players in there as possible. I'm a Man U fan. I don't want Arsenal players in there. I did. I wouldn't have a Liverpool player in there, but I ain't got much option.
Look, we don't.
I want Anthony in there just to do his pirouette and piss people off.
This is not South Divide, this, isn't it?
Yeah, you're most right. Yeah, you're definitely right, Andy.
This is not South Divide, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No
wonder nobody likes the Tories.
Say shots. He's most disappointed. Look, the shirt's coming out again. Look, Martinelli, no, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, on the bench.
I love you, bro, but
he's on the bench.
So we're top of the league. We've scored most goals, but none of our attacking players should play.
We've got something flustered.
Can't have it all, can you?
What can we do?
Well said, Andy. Yeah, you're right. You can't have it.
Take me out of here.
What can we
do? I'm not coming on again. I'm not coming
on. Yes. You get bellyache if you do that.
You heard it here
you make
first.
a cake and then eat it, you're gonna get bellyache, bro. All right, let's just quickly.
Let's get our spot the ball up talk because we're running out of time. I know Solo's gonna be in a minute talking in my ear. So we've got to get this wrapped up.
Let's just remove this comment from Box. Big up Box. Okay, folks, here we go again. Let's just do this for the final time because we will now give you what the answer is in a moment when we've gone through the numbers. So again, Mr. B, I'm going to ask you one more time, bro. What's your number?
12.
What? Okay.
12.
Stoney?
Mine was 7.
Okay. Andy?
Mine was 1.
Okay. Matty?
1.
And Saeed?
The winning number, of course.
Number 1, yeah.
One.
You go for number 1? Okay.
6.
Right, so we can see now there's loads, so those numbers are flying in now. So Vincent Bullock with number 6, Andy Long with number 9, HD Gamer with number 1, Big G with number 12. Where are we at? Let me just go back up to get the numbers, folks.
Kalula's number 6.
Kalula number 6.
Omundi number 12. That's what I'm talking about. Omundi's number 12. Listen.
All right. You know what? All right. I'll just see some more numbers here just to make it fair for people because we did highlight some numbers earlier. Let me just find it. There we go. Andy Long, yeah. FC United Forever number 6. Mean Mike number 10. Big G 12, yeah. Solo's number 5. MK number 6. Kaluda 6, yeah. Hydro number 6. Molina, if you're still there, give us your number. And whatever that number is, it'll be right. Box is going for number 7. All right, then let's go through the numbers that it ain't, folks. Okay, so it ain't. It's not number 9. It's not number 8, and it ain't number 10. It's not number 6, or number 4, or number 5. It's not number 7. It ain't number 11, and it ain't number 1.
What?
So it's between either 2, 3, or 12.
Oh
Now,
my God.
Oh, that's what
remember,
Omundi said, 12.
remember what I said, though? The box with the majority of the ball. That is always important. That is always important in this game. The majority of the ball, right? So which
Oh God,
box
we're doing
is the
VAR,
majority?
aren't we? Jesus.
Right. So it ain't number 2, and it ain't number
Number
3.
12.
It's number 12, Mr. B. How did you
Omundi
get
got
it,
as
bro?
well.
How did you get it? I'm rooted.
That's crazy.
I'm honestly, it's Melina as well has gone for number 12. Oh my days! I don't believe it. I thought I was going to throw a winner with that because the ball has actually. I know why you've got it on Monday, right? And Big G, you probably remember the game, right? And the ball has been blasted and it's been saved by Van der Sar, and it goes bouncing off the hoardings at the back and spins round behind the back of the net and spins up. And it's just, you see where the U is in the Buderus next to box 12, where this post is. The ball is just under the U. That's where the ball is, just under the U. And the majority of the ball is in number 12. And I was hoping that when I was explaining it in my head, trying to think back and think, you know what? Actually, is the majority of the ball in number 3? And actually, it's not, because I've just looked at the picture. It's in number 12. So big up to everyone who got number 12. Mr. B, you did it again, bro.
Can I tell you what my logic is? It's the most ridiculous square. I know how your brain works now, innit? You don't want easy. You want the one where it's going to be the most ridiculous. I looked on it. I said, it has to be 12. It has to be 12. Talk. Listen, man.
Okay, I'm going to have to change my game up, bro, and make it more difficult.
Yeah,
because
you might have to. You might have to. But guys, look, we've run right out of time. Let's get your faces off so that I can find out where you all are. Talk, not talk. I don't need you. Stoney, where can we find you?
Thanks, Mr. B. You can find me on Cop Talk. We're on our channel, Cop Talk, every Thursday at 10 p.m.
King, where can we find you?
Top of the league, of course. That's where we are. But big up the boys. You can find me on King's Football Show.
Matty, wait. There you go. Where can we find you?
You normally find me here. You can also find me on Twitter at MattyAdam87.
And also at Wallpaper World. Big up Matty's wallpaper. We always pick up Matty's wallpaper because it's class one. Big up, bro.
Andy, where can we find you, man?
You can find me at Stretford Paddock. You can find me on Instagram, AndyTate.74. Andrew Tate, the Man United agenda every Monday.
That's what I like to hear. I can't find your exit screen. Where's that gone? There you go. Right, guys. Thank you for watching. As I said, I won again, along with Omundi and a couple of others, but only on the most
inquiry,
important.
Mr. B, though, coming. There's a Stewart's inquiry coming, bro.
It's absolutely fine. You could have your Stewart's inquiry. I've won again.
You're gonna ban the bear?
No, we're not banning the bear.
Like you'd done in Qatar.
Actually, Andy, before we go, before we go,
are you gonna ban the broccoli?
Bro, the broccoli's definitely getting banned.
There's a broccoli ban coming this way next week. I know it is.
But we're waiting until everybody's paid up and then ban it.
See what they did? Exactly. But guys, look, you didn't have to be here. You were. I say it every week. Thank you for making the effort. You could be in your bed. You could be down the pub, although everybody's probably broke, so it won't be down the pub. Could be watching Netflix, but you chose to watch us on the agenda. We are out. Thank you very much.